Sophia here, My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Getting Things Done. It's actually in the evening, you can tell from the lighting. And this is not going to be a very long video actually, but this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And it's kind of a continuation of what I was doing in the last video where I was decluttering. Remember I was talking about how I need to move the stuff that's in this drawer into the other curio cabinet. It's all the silver that's in here. But I'm not just going to move it, I'm also going to clean it. So what's this? It's basically grandma's stuff and then my stuff. It's not all gonna fit, so I'm going to organize it, I'm going to clean it, I'm going to show you how to clean it, and then we're going to decide how to organize it. There's more. There's always more in my house. Oh, hello! Hi! Here's my Mayday. Yes, there's a drawer. You've never seen what's inside. I forgot the name of this, so we're gonna study it a little bit, and we're gonna organize that drawer. You know, this is dangerous. Some of it actually needs to be put away, probably in other places. It doesn't need to be in here. We'll have to figure it out, so let's get started. Basically, when we left Ohio, after Grandma passed, we'll address that later, I just took this drawer. And if I recall properly, this is a box. That's a box from some Waterford thing. And this is great grandma's silver. And that's the one that goes with the Haviland china. All of this needs to be cleaned today. And I forgot the name of it. Okay, this is all the information for this piece of furniture. So that can stay in here. Now, that's the carving set that goes with that. This, and this goes with the set that I purchased, that we use every day, but that I purchased in Paris the last time I went there. That is, I forgot the name of it. Who makes it? Or built. So that needs to be not this one. These. That needs to be cleaned as well. That was my grandmother, and that's a Christophe. That needs to be cleaned. That is my uncle, and that needs to be in the curio. This was, he made those, and these are antlers from the very first deer he hunted. So these don't belong here, these need to be in the curio. So this is from my other set, that's the Old Country Roses, that needs to go into the box. Okay, now trying to think. This is different. Now this is a set that I found on the street. That's Christophe. You're probably thinking there's no way. Well, wait. Yes, wait. It's a whole set of Christophe. So that also needs to be cleaned. So there's a set of 12. It's not a complete set. I'm missing some. So all of that needs to be cleaned. So let's go on the dining room table and we're going to separate everything. I'm going to ID everything, see what we got, and probably see if we got any missing pieces. I know the lighting is terrible. I know, I'm aware. This is fascinating stuff. This is actually grandma's set. I thought it was great grandma's set. It's grandma's set. It's probably the set she got for marriage because this is 1955 Prestige by Oneida. It's silver plate and it is called Gay Adventure. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna take the camera because this is my kind of stuff. Okay, so you spend time with me. I'm going to start with what they refer to as the hostess set. Okay, and I'm showing it to you all tarnished, but that's the hostess set. So the hostess set basically has the serving spoons. So the serving spoon is the slanted spoon. If you have like vegetables, peas for instance, that have like a liquid that come with it, like carrots, right? Or peas. A regular spoon. It has a butter knife. This is a cold meat type serving fork, and this is the sugar spoon. So that's a hostess set. And then you have the regular forks and the regular knives, and she has 9, so we're missing some. So she has a service for 9. So here are the regular knives. They're not particularly sharp. Here are the side fork and the regular fork, so you can see the difference in sizes. So these are not referred to as continental forks. So let me show you the difference. If I go here, for instance, this would be a continental fork size. Do you see the difference? So this is more of an American fork size, and then this is a continental salad fork size, and this is an American salad fork size. So you see the difference between the continental main dish size, right? It's much taller. Okay, so let's bring that back. So we have the main one. We have the regular dessert spoons, and then she has, I guess she's missing a lot because she has some other serving spoons. She has a second one like this, but for soup spoons she has these, and these are actually for cream. The regular soup spoons would look more like this but smaller, but when you see soup spoons that are rounded like that, that's more for cream soup. So she has 9 of those, 9 of everything. But she has 9 of these, and then she has some spare of those, and then there was a spare that are very damaged. And you can see they're damaged here, so I'm probably not going to keep those. And then she has the carving set, which is right here, and this one is really nice, carving set. Okay, and then this, which is not part of it. This is also a sugar spoon for like strawberries, and that one I'm trying to see the name on it. A strawberry, a sugar serving. Okay, now for the Christophe. So the Christophe that I found on the street, that's the hotel collection. It says right here, Christophe. There you go. Can you see it? Christophe Hotel. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 knives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 continental forks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 salad forks. I have 1 fish. That's a fish knife. This one is another type of fish knife. It's for a different type of fish. I have 2 butter knives. I have 4 steak knives. I have 1 cream soup. And I have a tiny fork, which is more like a, I'm gonna say this is a fork for oysters or this type of seafood. This, I'm not sure where I got it. It may have come from the same lot. I have to ID it. Same thing with this. These, that's a Christophe. That's definitely my grandma's that I remember. And again, these are from my everyday one. So I'm going to put everything in an electrolyte bath, okay? Which means that it's going to go in the sink over aluminum foil, boiling water, and baking soda, in particular for these. And what's going to happen is that all the tarnish is going to go. And then I'm going to open this, and we're going to start reorganizing everything in here. Now this, oh, it's the leftover. Here they are. I knew I had more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought I had 12. Okay, so before I go any further, I just want to give you a quick disclaimer. This method is really for really tarnished pieces, not pieces that you just want to quickly clean because you're like, maybe they could use a little cleaning. This is for really tarnished pieces like the ones from grandma. The ones that I found on the streets that are still very clean, I'm not going to put them in this bath because the process itself is basically an electrolysis. It will remove all the tarnish, okay? It removes tarnish and patina, all of it. And it's not necessarily the best thing to do for your silver if you have like really nice pieces. I'm only doing it because it needs to be done. These pieces haven't been cleaned. I don't recall grandma ever using this service. Like literally, I haven't remembered her using it at all. So it probably hasn't been used in over 30 years. So what you do is basically line your sink with aluminum foil. You're gonna pour really hot water on it. You're gonna dump baking soda and salt in it, and you're gonna let your silver touch the aluminum foil, and the process of it is going to create an electrolysis, and it's going to remove all the tarnish. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And the pieces don't have to all touch the aluminum foil. They can just touch each other, and all the tarnish comes out, and they will look beautiful. And then, you know, you let them get tarnished again and you can polish them. But this is not something that you do on a constant basis. You do it again when your pieces really need it. Like when you go to the thrift store and you find a piece that is so tarnished, that's when you do it. Don't do it every year. You know, like when you have holidays and you want to polish your silver every year for the holidays, this is not it. This is not for every year, right? I just want to be very clear on that because I don't personally like to do this. I prefer to do it the old-fashioned way, which is to get the cream and everything. But it's a lot of pieces, all right? So we're just going to dump them in there and do it. If I had like a teapot or anything like this, you know me, you've seen me do the silver with the gloves and all of that. I prefer to do it with the cream. But for pieces like forks and knives or whatever, it's so many pieces. I'd be there an entire weekend. All right. So let me dump hot, really hot water in my sink. I have lined my sink with aluminum foil. This water is getting really hot. Some people also add vinegar. I don't. Vinegar I find is just way too corrosive. Here's my baking soda. And here's the salt. So I have my window open because remember this is going to remove tarnish, and tarnish is a form of sulfur and it's going to stink. Okay, so let's see for a second. Yeah, do you see it start coming out? Okay, so let's just dump this in here. And you should be, let me give you better close-ups. You should see them getting all clean. This is just cold water to rinse. I'm gonna put a little bit of soap in it. For the fun part, well, at least for me. I don't know about you. Alright, dry and buff. This is where you realize that a lot of them are damaged, that there's corrosion all the way down to the copper or whatever metal is underneath. I mean, you know, it's from 1955. It's been used. Grandma used it, okay? Let me see. Alright, can you see the difference now? Nice. Clean. They have scratches. They look better. I'm gonna be here for a while. You don't want any humidity or water on your pieces. So, hello, Séverine. Pardon. should honor Grandma and use that this year for Thanksgiving. What do you say? Maybe make a cream of mushroom soup and use the cream spoons. Because, I mean, now the cream spoons have not been used a lot. I can tell you that. I mean, look at this. Okay. Woo! All right. Yeah, we were not fan of cream soups at the house, eh? Okay, I'll be back. Let me empty this tub. Wow, they do look much better, don't they? They have some damage. I'm not gonna say they don't. I mean, some of them have, you know, some of the metal that's pretty corroded, but, you know, it comes with the territory when they are that old. Okay, it's time to finally put them to rest in their final destination. You know, it takes time to make a house a home. You ought to enjoy the process. Alright, so how am I going to do this? Because there's more than one set, alright? Perfect. We're gonna stack these here. Can you all fit in here? Please all fit. Well, they do fit. Okay, I can fit 9, which is perfect. Made it fit. I removed the those knives I was telling you about. That's fine. I don't need the box. The box takes too much room. I can keep them here. And it's all in here. Okay. Where it was intended to be. So this can now be protected. All right. Let me close this. I had a key. All right. I shouldn't do that. I know for a fact I will never remember where I put the key. So we're going to leave the key in here and not lock this. And finally I did it. So that leaves me with a drawer that is empty. These I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with them. I believe I found them on the street. I probably don't need them. This has to go into my other box. And in this box right here, I'm going to gather all of these. These are card placement thing. Okay, so that's card placement. And then in here, I have napkin holders. They really should be in the dining room. As you know, I have drawers, right? Door empty. And I have this one, plain. And I have these that you guys love. They have the little fork, knives, and spoon. Okay. That can stay here. Alright, so these will have to go into the dining room another time, not today. Okay, fine. I did it. They're right here. Alright, so I'm making progress. It's making sense. Let's see. It's all China related now. Alright. Pretty proud of myself. It's the little things. I have been procrastinating this thing for ages. Well, not really for ages. I was supposed to clean these since I got them 10 years ago. I never did it. As a result, I never used them. But now they clean. But I was supposed to move them to this breakfront when we got the breakfront last year, which was right before Christmas. And I never did it. So now it's almost a year into it, and I finally did it. So I'm happy about that. I'm letting go of those 2 spoons that are, I don't know what happened to these spoons. If some spirits were cold and I don't know. They're all bent. Maybe they were used as tools. They're not sterling, so there's nothing that I can, you know. I'm letting go of them. There's plenty extra. There was 18 spoons, so now I got 17. Big deal. And then this one actually goes back into mine. And I went downstairs in my extra Christophe that I found on the street, because there was a whole box. Okay, there was I kept the set for 12, but the box was so many of them. I sold quite a few last year or 2 years ago when I found it, to see if maybe there was extra salad forks. There were none. But I have something like 30 continental forks downstairs still. I don't need them. It was, I think it was a restaurant that shut down, like a fancy restaurant that shut down, and they had that stuff in storage at some point and they just trashed it. I have, and I think I showed you either here or on Instagram, I have something like 12 Christophe trays from the Vertigo collection. I have the large ones and the small ones, 12 of each. They all have a handle that broke. They just need to be soldered, which is really glued, metal glue, which is really no big deal. That's an easy fix. And it was all part of the same thing. And some trays, other trays, bowls, silver stuff, a lot of it I sold. Some of it I kept. It's like, you know, around the house. It was a major loot. I mean, this whole thing was crazy. So I kept a set of 12 for myself. I'm not married to it. I have my own set that I bought in France last year. Or in 2019. I think it was last year. No, 2019. I can't remember. But anyway. Plus I have my other set, my Royal Dalton that I use for Christmas. So I'm never gonna have 48 people coming over to the house to eat, right? There's plenty forks and knives in this house, just like there's plenty of everything else, but that's my thing, okay? That's my thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I finally got something done. Feeling productive, minimally, and I think it looks good, and I finally got it cleaned. So that's a plus. I will see you next time. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe right here in the corner. Find me on Facebook and Instagram at mygreatchallenge. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.